Alright guys, Controls here. Today I'm bringing you a Tomahawk gameplay from Rush where I got 24-9, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about gaming news and what's new in gaming. First off, we have Dark Horse Comics, who says they're going to introduce a Halo 4 comic book series, and I personally think it's a terrible idea. I think other than Forward Unto Dawn, there have been no Halo spin-offs worth spending money on. They've had Halo books before. I don't think making it a comic book is going to be any different. Nobody wants to pay money for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. It's just a company trying to make money off of somebody else's success, and I don't like that. That's just my honest opinion. Maybe you're going to like it. Maybe you'll be interested in it. Not my thing. I think it's the worst form of mooching that anybody can do. Anyway, Grand Theft Auto 5 gets customizable pet dog named Chop. Why do I care? I'm excited for Grand Theft Auto 5, kind of, but I don't really care if there's a pet dog. Why is this the trend for games nowadays with Call of Duty Ghosts and now Grand Theft Auto 5? Why do we care about dogs? What is our fascination with dogs in games? It's a gimmick, really. It's a gimmick. It's nothing that I really care to see in a game. I don't think I've ever been playing Grand Theft Auto and thought, you know what would be awesome? While I'm running somebody over and beating them to death with a hammer, I'd like a dog to follow me around. That's what we need. A dog. But, yeah, whatever. I'm sure Grand Theft Auto 5 is going to be awesome. I'm sure I'm going to get it. I'm sure lots of people are going to get it, but I don't know why I cared about that bit of information. I don't know why anybody should care about that bit of information. Next, we have an awesome headline. Just listen to this headline and try not to laugh too hard. Quote, Microsoft learned lessons from Xbox One fiasco, may reinstate family sharing. Why is this a discussion, Microsoft? Why? It's family sharing. This is something basic. It's console basic. Sony's done it. Why do we have to argue with you over this? Really? That's just like basic consumer economics. If I go out and I buy a bicycle, that bicycle is then available to my entire family or anybody living in my house. If my little brother wants to ride it, he can ride that bicycle. Why does it have to be any different for downloaded games or DLC? You're dumb. Your marketing campaign is awful. Your whole mindset about this new console is awful. Your new console is awful. Why? Why is this something that we have to fight with you about? Anyway, next in Xbox One news, Microsoft has come out and said that the Xbox Kinect is no longer necessary to run the Xbox. In other words, you don't need the Xbox Kinect. But you still have to buy it. You still have to pay the extra $100 for the Xbox Kinect for no reason at all. Why? 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 That's all I have to say is why. I mean, this could change. Knowing Microsoft, there's a really good chance that this could change, that you might not have to buy the Kinect. But again, it's too little, too late. It doesn't make sense to me. Why is this stuff things that they're changing now? And more importantly, what were they thinking? I mean, who sat around and said, you know what's a great idea, guys? DRM, no family sharing, and a Kinect that nobody likes.
Losing Alpha.
Brilliant. I mean, it really grinds my gears, but I'm going to stop the rant there. You guys have heard enough about it. I've heard enough about it. I'm done with Microsoft. I'm not paying any money for their crap. I'm not going to feed their egos, and I'm not going to support a crappy console. Anyway, I'm done. Ubisoft has greenlit a Far Cry 4. This goes back to what I was saying with the Halo 4 thing. Why do we need more? I mean, why do you have to milk this? Why is this something that you're doing? It just shows a complete lack of originality, in all honesty. I mean, series need to die. Let series die. Let a good series die a good series. Don't drag it out. Don't. I understand that as a company you need to make money, and I can understand how giving us what we want in a way will make you money. But I think this is in a way gamers' faults. We need to stop feeding these money-hungry franchises as I play Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Wow, that's ironic. We need to quit feeding these money-hungry franchises and these money-hungry companies so that they will bring us original content. It's sad that we have to go to indie developers for our original content now. And I don't know if you guys have seen anything about Cube World. I'm sure you have, but Cube World looks fantastic. I am super ready to play Cube World. I haven't got around to buying it or playing it yet, but it's something that I'm definitely going to look into. But it's, as I was saying, it's sad that we have to go to like Cube World and Minecraft, these indie developers for original content and fantastic games that we want. But, you know, as long as somebody's doing it, right? Next, we have the Oculus Rift CEO saying that he wants to make the Oculus Rift free. And I like free things. I'm sure you guys like free things. But I'm not sure how well that's going to pan out. In my opinion, that seems more like a publicity stunt and less like something that's going to actually happen. Right now, their target audience is people within the price range of $300. But it's, in my opinion, in my honest opinion, 3D gaming is worthless. So is motion gaming. It's something that we never really asked for. It's something that just kind of came, and we never really asked for any motion gaming or any 3D gaming. Nintendo tried it with the Virtual Boy. Companies have been trying this 3D stuff for who knows how long, and I just don't think it's going to go anywhere. It's not going to lead to anything that people are going to want to buy. If there's going to be any sort of breakthrough in 3D gaming, it's going to be in 3D TVs or 3D monitors. It's not going to be in extra hardware that we slap onto our face and look like freaking robots from the 26th century. It's just not there, in my opinion. I could be wrong. Who knows? Maybe a year from now I'm going to be eating my words, and I would love that. Personally, I think that'd be awesome. 3D gaming is a great concept, but I don't think that it's something that'll ever really work out. But hey, like I said, I could be wrong. I'd love to be eating my words. Next off, we have a bit of interesting news in the realm of League of Legends. Not really something you'd expect, but get this. U.S. immigration classifies League of Legends as a sport. Why?
Get moving!
Why? It's not a sport. There's no argument that it's not a sport. I mean, there's no argument that it's not a sport. What's the big... Why classify it as a sport? What's the benefit of classifying it as a sport? None. At all. I can think of none. However, something I think that we need to do as a society, I guess, is accept esports, accept the professional gaming, accept competitive gaming, and stop shunning it and looking at it as some nerdy thing that only nerds do. Because there are lots of, you know, normal functioning members of society that are professional gamers. Not only in the sense of playing at a competitive level, but the people who make money from YouTube and other things. I think it'd be really cool to, in the future, see a ESPN for esports. See, maybe like a channel where you can go in and there's some sort of season for different games, and you can watch certain games being played, certain teams playing each other, kind of like you would NFL or NBA. But again, that's just my opinion. What do you guys think? Do you think that's a good idea, a bad idea? Leave me some comments in the comment section below. And while you're at it, why not go ahead and like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Have an awesome day.